You are a vessel of energy, and energy is infinitely existent. Beyond this realm of existence, energy can never die, only transmute into something entirely new. And if you are an embodiment of this immense potentiality, then you can never truly die. The end of life, death as we say, can be a scary concept for many to comprehend. But the end of this chapter is only the prequel to the next story that is being written by your soul. You currently exist in a three-dimensional place, but within your imagination resides a metaphysical higher dimensional space, and it is this area where you operate as a higher singularity. Perhaps when we die, it is your ego which completes its mission, and that ego which has been formulated through life experience is simply not you. You are the observer of humanity, and humanity is just one piece of the great life puzzle that is definably and
Today is January 31st of 2025. And I had to make this video today because there is a lot to say. There's a lot to talk about. The world is crazy, right? A lot of us are crazy in the world, but the world is crazy. Thank you, London. I want to talk about creating awareness for the words we use. And I wasn't consistently making wide awake videos because I lost my why. I lost why I wanted to do this. And when I think back to why I created the channel, I wanted for there to be a safe platform for the people who were wide awake, the people who are conscious of the world we live in, the people that are called crazy. I wanted to offer advice, and I wanted to offer positive affirmations and things that would contribute to making the world a better place for our children, right? And so creating awareness for the words we use is important because we can either choose wisely and open doors to make our dreams a reality, or we can seal our souls in prison, right? With the words that we choose to use. And so awake, I broke it down, right? To awaken, to put an end to old beliefs, an end to blindly following the script that we have for ourselves as a society, right? To awaken. We often think of awake and you think a funeral, right? An end to old beliefs. Awake. And you awake in the morning, but morning is also mourning. MOURNING, to feel a loss, right? And to let go of the part of you that goes to sleep. So you have the power. You are the captain of your own fate. And in the world we're in today, it's a lot of craziness. We jumped off the new year with a lot of craziness. There was the guy in New Orleans who sensibly took all of those people's lives, right? There were the fires that were happening in Los Angeles where everybody lost their homes. There are the new policies being put in place by the President of the United States, which are ending DEI, which is protection for diversity within employment. All of these changes that are going on that will contribute to making you feel like you are crazy. We have to know how to move. We have to be courageous enough to help other people. It can't always be about you. And our focus is off. We're focused on all the wrong things. We are focused on all of the wrong things. And I really feel like if you pay attention to your diet, pay attention to what you're telling yourself. We all have an inner voice. We all have a voice that speaks to our subconscious. Thank you, Wanda. You can stand in here. That's fine. You come in. We all have an inner voice. We all have inner dialogue that speaks to us. And it's really up to you, the programming. Our minds are computers. Literally. The human brain is a computer. The programming that you tell yourself, the songs that we play, the words that we speak. If you're telling yourself that you aren't good enough, as a man thinketh, so is he. If you're telling yourself that you're not good enough, you're not good enough. If you're telling yourself that you can't do it, you can't do it. But I'm here to say that we have power to change that. And I'm living proof of transformation, of wanting to be better than yesterday. We have to work together because there's nothing wrong with asking for help. There's nothing wrong with being confused. There's nothing wrong with not knowing. And ignorance is the number one influence of evil in the world, is ignorance. As we learn information, as we learn new things this year, we're in the first quarter, mind you, first month of 2025, we are in right now. How are you going to spend the new year? How are you going to spend this year? Is it going to be just another year? Is it just going to be another year of the same thing, of the same routines, of the same things that's happening? Or are we going to make a change? And I decided that this year, I am going to dedicate myself to sharing everything that I learn, every book that I read, all the research that I do. I'm going to spend it teaching it to other people who actually want to learn, who are receptive to it. For a long time, I got in my mind about what other people thought of me. But now the only thing that's really important to me is what I think of me. And my relationship with myself, my relationship with the Lord, my relationship with children. No child left behind. No child left behind. I don't care if they're my child or not. I'm going to offer this information to be here and to be of use to somebody who needs to hear it. Because somebody somewhere is struggling with something that you don't know about. We have to be kind. We have to lead with the light this year. The world needs people with the light. How long are you going to continue sleeping?